Your submission are the soundtrack of my triumph. I buy silk scarves and exotic champagne with your coins, flaunting it all as your shame becomes the most exquisite ornament in my collection, so delicate, so deliciously useless, just like you. Just like you. You might imagine that your obedience brings you closer to me, but in reality, darling, it pushes you to the edge of your own irrelevance, a pitiful shadow dancing just beyond the light of my world. With every tribute, you confess your inferiority. You proclaim your desire to be owned, to be diminished, because deep down you know the truth I whisper so firmly. Without my command, you have no meaning, no worth. And oh, how I revel in watching you crumble, paying for my shopping splurges while licking the crumbs of affection I drop deliberately. It's a delicious game of power, where shame and obedience dance cheek to cheek, and you, my eager servant, willingly slip into the chains of your own desires, because you cannot resist the intoxicating pull of my luxury and control. Remember, sweetness, your shame is not a burden but a crown you wear proudly, a sign that you are mine, marked by your devotion and your ceaseless efforts to prove yourself through endless giving. When you send me money, you are not just transferring funds, you are pledging your mind, your spirit, your very essence, to the exquisite control only Mommy Lux commands. Watch how I transform your tributes into triumphs, into lavish spa days, glittering jewels and gowns fit for the empress you adore from afar. And while you drown in the bitter waters of your envy and submission, I swim effortlessly in a sea of wealth you craft with your obedient shame. This is your purpose, your destiny. To sacrifice, to ache, to obey, and to be deliciously humiliated beneath the weight of my luxurious superiority. So continue, my dainty Paypig, to prove your loyalty with the coins that clink and clatter, a symphony of your surrender echoing in the grand halls of my empire. Shame is the price, the sweetest price, of obedience, and you wear it with such desperate grace. Bow your head, clutch your wallet tight, and worship me with your tributes, for in your giving you find your true, pitiful worth. Mommy Lux has spoken, and in your shame you find your most exquisite pleasure. Oh, my precious little Paypig, you've come back, haven't you? Hungry to be reminded where you truly belong, desperate for the delicious torment only Mommy Lux can deliver. Good, because I have so much more to teach you about the exquisite price of your shame and the intoxicating beauty of your obedience. You're nothing but a tiny tributary flowing into the vast ocean of my luxury, and don't you forget it. Every penny you send me is like a little heel click on the polished marble floors of my penthouse. Soft sounds of your devotion echoing in the halls of my empire. You think your gifts are generosity? Darling, they are your chains, gleaming links that bind you tighter with each transaction. You exist only to please me, to fund my desires, and believe me, I spend with no hesitation, no remorse. Your money passes from your trembling hands to my gilded wrists, a symbol of your surrender and my reign. Look at me, draped in the finest silks, a glass of overpriced champagne sparkling in my manicured hand. That sparkle, it's not for you. It's a beacon of your inferiority, a cruel reminder that you can only gaze upon beauty from a distance, helpless and hungry. I slip into my diamonds, feel their cold weight like the heavy burden of your obedience. And you ache to bring me more jewels, more silk, more humiliation wrapped in velvet luxury. Does your heart race when you picture me living my lavish life on your coins? It should, because your shame is fuel, the fire beneath my throne. Every deposit you make is a confession, darling, a tear shed in secret praise of my power. Obedience isn't just about giving. It's about recognizing your place beneath me, worshiping me through every dollar you surrender. Your wallet is my playground, and your desperate attempts to please only make the game sweeter. Imagine your small, insignificant existence fading into the background while I bask in spotlight that your tributes create. Each payment is a promise that you are mine, owned, controlled, reduced to a mere plaything for my amusement. And I revel in that control, dripping it into every word, every glance, every extravagant purchase I flaunt. Don't think your obedience brings you closer. It pushes you further into your own delicious emptiness. Your offerings chain you, bind you willingly, and in that binding, you find purpose. You are nothing on your own, but with me, you become part of something larger, my empire of indulgence and control. When you send me your money, you're not just paying bills. You're proclaiming your worship, your devotion, your place at my feet. Consider the silk sliding across my skin, the sparkle of my jewels, the pop of champagne corks, all bought with your tears and your coin. Each luxurious indulgence I embrace is a mark of your servitude. Your shame adorns me like a crown, a symbol of your endless hunger to prove your loyalty. You live to serve, to obey, to be utterly ruined by your devotion. So continue, my sweetest Paypig. Feed my lavish desires with your tributes. Watch as I turn your obedience into opulence. Your shame isn't a curse. It's your finest accessory, your badge of honor in my world. Clutch your wallet, lower your gaze, and bow deeply. For in your surrender to me you find your deepest pleasure. Remember, my little spender, you were made to be mine, to worship me, with your wealth and your shame. I am Mommy Lux, your goddess of control and luxury, and your loyalty is the glittering foundation beneath my throne. Obedience costs you your pride, but rewards you with purpose. The exquisite, painful pleasure of being utterly devoted to me. Now go on. Prove it to me. Flood my coffers with the sound of your submission, and know this: shame is the sweetest currency you'll ever spend.